I'm going to talk about a knife I got yesterday in the mail that I ordered. I got $89.99 off. It is a SOG off the SOG website, just for signing up for their newsletters or whatever. And I think they have a sale going on until April 5th. So I can't give a super honest review, but I can give like first impressions, so to speak, and touch on some things that I've noticed others talk about and my opinion of them. Just gives you a different view. I only get like 10 views on these things, if that, but as you can see, it is the SOG XR TI, Seal XR TI. TI is titanium, the liners are titanium, this is still GRN, glass reinforced nylon. A lot of people complain, say, oh, I want G10. It's neither here nor there for me. It's real grippy. Hear people complain about the pocket clip. That actually serves a purpose if you ever take this off and try to operate it. Even though it has a lot of grip, it still has somewhat of a slippery feel to it when you're trying to close it. When you're trying to pull these back, this clip works as a holding point to kind of pull back like that to get grip. When they're not here, it's just like awkward. Your fingers want to lay like this, and it feels like your fingers are going to slide into the way of the blade even more so. So these scales come with it. These are not Coyote Brown, as I believe Gideon's Tactical said. I mean, I guess according to the website of SOG, it's FDE, Flat Dark Earth. This, to me, my eyes don't work like they should sometimes, but this almost looks like an olive green to me at times. But in light, you can tell it's more of a tan color, like earth color. And these will like get all kinds of stuff stuck in the scales because there's a lot of texture there, a lot of jimping. Now, some people have said the detent. I'm going to zoom out here. That the detent is too strong to open when you first get them. Mine right out of the box was easy. Matter of fact, I tightened the pivot up, but after I obviously changed the scales, it comes with the FDE. These comes with, I wish I would have brought them out here with me. They comes with olive drab, the OD green. It's super dark. Like, unless you have it in direct sunlight or a flashlight, the OD looks black, which is cool, and I liked it. I had it on there after I put that on there first. I just think this looks really cool. So this thing deployed easy right from the jump. As a matter of fact, if you aren't careful, see, here's the pocket clip. If that's not there, your fingers just kind of like don't feel like they have a place to sit. The jimping on everywhere is pretty aggressive. And I've heard people say, this is better for gloves. It's not true. My hands are not like super calloused by any means. Maybe a little here, but they're not super strong. At least I don't feel they are. And they have no issue gripping it tight or anything. But I think the ergos are perfect. I mean, I can see people saying, why put all four? Why not just two, like kind of like Cold Steel did, so we can choose where we want our hands? But so there is a groove here. That's a full 4-finger grip. Some groove there, like normal use. Maybe even like on the verge of a choke back a little bit. But then if you choke up on the blade, you have another groove here for your thumb. Choke up on the handle, excuse me, not on the blade. You don't want to do that. So to me, that's perfect ergos, and that does not bother me. Like, fingers almost fit still perfectly. Like, These two. So see, I'm squeezing and I don't feel that like as a hot spot. The only hot spot I feel is the pocket clip, and the pocket clip's not like obtrusive or aggressive. It's rounded off, but you will feel it most likely like right in here. That's the only thing on this knife when I bear down hard that I feel. That's why I took the pocket clip off for a second, and it felt amazing when it was deployed, the blade, but the problem with that being, like I said, it's hard to disengage the lock because your fingers just didn't have the place. Even when you're engaging it, it feels like it's a reference point for your fingers to sit so you're not in the way of the blade. And I have got quite a few thumb flicks out of it. My problem is that when you flick it, this flipper likes to hit your finger, your forefinger. So if you come back a little bit, it's not as easy as like a porcupine, let's say. But so here, let's do a real quick comparison. I just wanted to touch on that jimping because the jimping to me is not aggressive. So let's compare it to, I didn't bring out, yeah I did. My favorite Civivi would probably be this, even though I'm not really a fan of the lanyards, but I really dislike the aluminum. I wish it had some grip to it. As you can see, it's somewhat considerably smaller. Now, if you put it right here, pivot to pivot, just a hair bigger. Now, it is smaller than the Civivi Buster FG. Another one of my favorites, but the lock. You hear that? But if you look at this, the lock is not like moving inside of there. But there is like movement, but not inside. It's probably in here or something. I don't know, because if you hold down on this, you don't get that. But I don't know if it's a failure. My other one has it too. My other Buster FG, the blue G10 handled one. They're the natural or whatever it is, natural blue. This is a knife that started it all. Not well, it is and it isn't. I wanted a sod buster case, but I didn't want to take a chance on the fit and finish. I found out nothing's ever perfect. This one's almost perfect. Like the fit and finish on this Rosecraft actually is like just superior. Like, and all half stop, closed, open, it's flush on the back springs. I think this is one of their best, and it's the farmhand and denim micarta. I wish they would have rounded the edges off so I didn't have to do it myself, but hey, and that's how a slip joint. So when I first got this seemed big because I was missing with 3.5 inch handled to 3.6 inch handled Rosecraft slip joints. And that's when I was getting back into the knife thing. And then I got this Civivi. This thing felt like a monster. Oh my goodness. And look at it. It's tiny. Void flare. It's really no bigger than the farmhand. And the good old Vosteed. Was really addicted to these guys for a second, but man, I don't know. Thinking about just saving my money and going more premium in the future, because why all these budget knives when I can just start collecting these? Maybe not that brand SOG, because this is one of the better ones they have for folders. If not the best one they have for folders, being USA made and all. Said Magna Cut. I don't know if I said that yet, but it cuts well, and it's got a good edge on it, and it's actually feels sharper than most of the other knives I have. That's somewhat of a size comparison that I have. I don't have like Spyderco. I used to years ago and got rid of all of them. The Para 2, the Para 3. I think those are the only two models I had. I had multiple Para 3s, I believe. I might not have even had a Para 2 the more I think about it. I think all I had was Para 3s. And then I had a Spyderco. No, it was a Benchmade. Maybe it was a bailout. Maybe it had the Spidey hole in it. Then I had to get rid of that. That thing was junk fit and finish. Traded it for a bug out, and then I started a bug out journey. I got like 3 of those. Started collecting those, but gave them away or sold them. Got a ZT0308. That was one of my favorite knives of all time, like hands down. Had We the People on the blade etched. Got rid of it. Sold it. Needed money. I've got to where I don't do that no more. I don't sell. Because you never get close to what you put into it. And that one was like special. The 0308 had like walnut handles. The edged blade. It was from USA Made Blades, I believe they're called. I'm not sure. But anyways, I kind of want to get back into the premium thing, but I like hard use because if I'm gonna carry it, why not have it capable of hard use? Because this for a slip joint is pretty hard use, and I carry this every day. I've used this actually quite a lot, and you really can't tell. It's D2 steel, so it holds the edge pretty good. Haven't had to sharpen it yet, but it'll be here soon, the day. The walk and talk on the Rosecraft. Can't beat it. For Chinese made, manufactured, amazing. These all are Chinese except for this one here. And I'm thinking about doing more USA made, but Chris Reeves Sabenzas are real overpriced to me, it seems. They're just, what are we paying for there? Titanium, we can get that anywhere. I got that in a liner here. What else? A Magna-Cut. I got Magna-Cut. It's like $300 more than this, or end up. I don't know. So that one might never happen, but maybe a ZT or a Kershaw. I'm really thinking about a Kershaw Bel Air next. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments. USA made blades. Really good. Maybe even Spyderco again. I don't know. I did like their top liner lock, their compression lock. And I do like these guys' top liner lock. So, I mean, it's a probability. It's either Spyderco or Kershaw. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Really not much more I can say right now. Other than it's a nice knife and it deploys quick. I don't know. So, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments.